Hi everybody. No, I'm just playing. I'm listening. No. Hi everybody. I'm coming to you today with your tarot card readings from These Awakening. And I'm going to do Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of December. I'm going to see what the plans are for you and what could be going on. And if you like what you hear, then give it a thumbs up and leave a comment. And if you like what you hear, if it resonates to you well enough that you want a personal reading, then I'm going to leave my information in the bottom and you can just hit me up for one. So, what I like to do is get 3 cards for the past, 3 cards for the present, and 3 cards for the future. So in the past, it says, you got the Fool, the 4 Swords reversed, and the World. So with the Fool, that's a new beginning. That's a new beginning. You're starting from scratch. You're starting over. And it's also a leap of faith that you're doing. So it's also something that you're like, oh my God, I'm taking a chance. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and do it. I don't know. We'll see what it is. And then with the 4 Swords in reverse, it's, you know, you could be feeling restless from a situation. You could be, you know, feeling anxious about a situation. Can't really get it off your mind. Or a situation could be coming back around to you. And then with the World, you feel like you've completed a chapter in your life. You feel like you've excelled to the next level. Like you've gone from middle school to high school now. But you have closed the circle. There is no going back. Let's see what the Fool is. Okay. So with the Fool, as I said, it's that new beginning, starting from scratch. It could be an Aries involved too. So let's see, what's the Fool? What's the Fool for the Sagittarius? What's the Fool? What's the Fool for the Sagittarius? So with the Fool, you got the King of Wands, and you got the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Pentacles. It could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody that's in charge. It could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or it could be you. But it could be somebody that's in charge or ahead, the emperor of something. Not necessarily, but the one that's in charge. But he's passionate. He goes for what he wants, and he's upright. So it could be a goal or something that you're ready to go for, something that you're ready to take a chance on. It could have something to do with work. Because of the 8 of Pentacles, it's something that you've invested time on too, and it's something that you're focused on, and it's something that you're working on. Like, if you see him working on that Pentacle, it's something that he's working on. But with the 9 of Swords, don't laugh at my cards. I already know this is the only card like that, though, so don't even trip. Anyway, like I said. So, with the 9 of Swords, it is, you are anxious, you're worried about it, you're thinking about it over and over again. You staying up at night. What's the 4 of Swords? Give me one more card on the Fool. Give me one more card on the Fool. It could be something that you care about, something that you have emotions about as well, or it could be somebody that has emotions about you. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, what is the 4 of Swords? With the 4 of Swords, okay. I tried to put it back, it came right back out. Okay, I hate it when it does that. But with the 4 of Swords, you got the 10 of Wands in reverse. And the 10 of Wands in reverse is dropping some type of burden. So you could be anxious about dropping something, leaving something behind. Or you could be coming back to a situation and willing to drop all of the burden that was with it in the past. It could be a committed situation, because with the Hierophant, it could be a Taurus as well. But with the Hierophant, it could be something that you committed to, something that you wanted to know about, or something that you're learning about, something, lessons that you have learned. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, and is, you know, usually the feminine type. But the Queen of Wands in reverse is like, you're not too confident about doing this. You're not sure about doing this, but you don't feel as though you want to be a part of this commitment anymore. What is this Hierophant? I don't think that you don't want this commitment anymore. I think this commitment could be what's coming back around, and you're scared about it. You're not too sure about it, but you know all there is to know about it. You are clear on it. And with the Ace of Swords, this is what is true. You know, you are clear about this situation, and somebody could be coming back around. It could be a Virgo as well. Let's see what the World is. What is this chapter that's being closed? What's this chapter that's being closed? What's the World? Chapter, too many cards. some choice had to be made. It could be a Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Emphasis on Gemini. But with the Lovers card, it could be a decision that had to be made. There was passion in this connection that you felt, though, and somebody was coming back around. They didn't want to fight anymore, and they wanted to communicate, and it was a decision whether you wanted to communicate or not. So it's like you're graduating. Maybe once y'all wasn't communicating, and now you're starting to communicate again, and you want to put work into this situation. It's new, it's starting from the beginning, but it's something still familiar to you. But you're worried about going back to it. But it seems as though it's going to be all right. Now, with your present moment, you got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles upright, and the Temperance in reverse. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's like something coming to a halt. Something almost stopping so much as so it's moving backwards. What's the Knight of Pentacles? What's the Knight of Pentacles? It could be somebody communicating that they want to come out of the code and they want to reunite, but it's like a situation that really doesn't get up off the ground. Somebody wanted to come out of the code. Somebody wanting to come out of the code. Let me see. What is the Three of Cups in reverse? Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah, but somebody could have been being a player in this situation, so something came to a halt. Or something started up and something was found out through communication, and it was like, nah, I really don't want to bring this situation out of the code. I'm not too sure about that. But with the Ace of Pentacles, it's something brand new, something beginning. And the I was about to say the Virgo card, but the Hermit coming out again in reverse, that's telling me somebody's coming back around. It could be a new beginning. You know, like I said in the past, that's something that you're more focused on, this new beginning. It could be an Aries or Virgo. Strong emphasis on Aries, because you got the Emperor and the Fool card. And with the Emperor, like I said before, it could be somebody being in charge, the Emperor of something. It could be somebody being a supervisor, a manager. It could be somebody being a father figure, an older gentleman, somebody wise. But somebody that you did once know. They're coming back around and you know that this is a new beginning. It could be a Capricorn as well. And you may, for some reason, feel like the situation could be toxic. That's why you're not so confident in going towards it. And with the Temperance in reverse, you kind of feel unbalanced about it. You feel like the situation is not tranquil. Maybe forced a little bit. It could be secrets within this situation. It could be a Pisces involved. What's the Temperance in reverse? 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 Because you feel like the situation is unbalanced. You feel like it could be forced. You feel like, you know, it's not really an equal give and take in this situation. It's not making you feel at peace. It's not making you feel your balanced self. Or you could be impatient as well. Or this other person could be trying to rush in as well. But you're holding yourself back with the Strength card. A Leo could be involved. You have a lot of court cards. It's a lot of people. But it's like you could be holding yourself back from a situation right now because you may feel like it's a waste of time. And you may feel like there's no commitment to be built there. So I'm gonna get what you got going for you in the near future. So in the near future, you've got the Empress, the Death card, and the Nine of Wands. And with the Empress, tell me what the Empress is. With the Empress, that's the situation beginning to grow, or that is you realizing your worth, realizing who you are, and realizing what you're going to deal with and what you're not going to deal with. Yeah, it was in reverse. Now it just came out upright. So now the Temperance is upright, and you're choosing, since you're not confident in it, and since it puts you in a upside down mode. Really, it's like you're not too confident in this situation. So you see it, but I don't think you're gonna kind of accept the offer. You're kind of bored with the offer. You may accept it, you may reject it. You really don't know right now, because you want to be balanced and you want to be tranquil. I can't say that word for nothing, y'all. You want to be balanced and you want to be tranquil. And you don't feel like this situation is bringing you there, and you want to remain the Empress. And since you want to remain the Empress, you may be deciding to, not really accept the offer right now at this moment. Let's see what the Death card is. What's this Death card for the Sagittarius? You could just start focusing on your work and choosing to put a halt to this situation with the Chariot in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Eight of Pentacles upright, it's like just focusing on your work. Anything else for the Death card? It could be a Capricorn or a Scorpio or a Cancer, like I said, but as well, it could be anybody. But you feel like this situation is toxic. Why is it toxic? What's the Capricorn? What's the Devil card? Devil card. You could feel like the love is gone, or somebody has already lost interest in the situation, and their priorities may not be right now. They could just be too focused on their money or too focused on one situation and not really, expressing how they feel in other areas. But with the Nine of Wands, it's like you still have fight. You still want to hold on to something, because with the Nine of Wands, it's like they're still holding on to something. And in this instance, I feel like you could be holding on to yourself. I feel like you could be holding on to what you have left of you. And you're still going to have that fight in you to keep on pushing forward, but pushing forward past this situation. What is the Nine of Wands? What's the Nine of Wands? What's the Nine of Wands? With the Eight of Cups, that's emotionally walking away from a situation. And with the Fool in reverse, that's feeling as though, you don't want to take his risk. You don't want to take his chance. So maybe at one point in time, you thought that you was going to take the chance, but something came out to let you know that it just wasn't in the best interest. And you've made this decision that it's a waste of time. So you kind of sideways about going in and taking any kind of action at all. And that's the first 2 weeks of December. I'm going to get some advice for you. What's the advice for Sagittarius? 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 I feel like your advice is saying to not go to don't go to towards any codependent situations that you feel like you would have to take a risk in, that you feel would be riskful. Don't go into any situations like that. If somebody's coming back and they want to, not fight or bicker anymore, that's fine and that's okay. You're going to have victory in regardless of whatever choice you decide to make. Just make a choice that keeps you with this Temperance being right here in the middle, because this is you. This is the Sagittarius card, but this is also having patience in this situation. It's also being tranquil. It's also being a part of the earth and the water, being balanced and being okay. Make sure that you have that. Any situations that have any that don't have any potential with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, don't go towards them. If you know that they don't have any potential and you know that somebody's just a player and a juggler, to not go towards it. But I'm going to get you some energy cards. I want to see the energies that are around you right now. What are the energies around Sagittarius? 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 So with your energies, I mean, it's saying the same thing that was in the card. It's creepy to me, woo. But It's saying, okay, you're going to be walking away from something right now because there could be hostilities around you or hostilities in this situation, but you feel like it's best to walk away. And with the world, as what was in your tarot card reading, there's something closing up, coming to an end, but you graduated from a situation. You haven't ended a situation. You actually graduated, and now you can move on to your next lesson in life. With the angel of balance, everything can become balanced to you now, and that's the way that you like it, being a Sagittarius. You like things to be balanced, and you like things to be equal, and you like things to be strategized. With the strategy card as well, you need to make sure that you strategize, that you rest and rejuvenate, and put a strategy to everything that you do in order to gain victory. Because you got the sun, and with the sun, everything is clear to you right now. You can see everything, and you know where your happiness is. So you need to strategize, you need to rest and rejuvenate. And with this strategy, you're going to get towards that victory. Because you are the woman holding the coin. And you need to remember that you are the woman holding the coin, whatever the coin is to you. If the coin is money, if the coin is the husband, if the coin is the kids, you are the person holding it. So strategize and make your plan. I'm going to get your angel answers. And with the angel answers, they can give you some answers to some questions you was just wondering and not really knowing what to do, not really knowing which way to go. Or sometimes they can just give you a message that you need to hear. If it reaches out to you, then it's for you. If not, let somebody else get the message. Angel, what does the Sagittarius need to know for the first 2 weeks of December? What do they need to know for the first 2 weeks of December? Sagittarius, what do they need to know for the first 2 weeks of September? Okay, so I think as of right now, you need to let something go, because the answer is no for something right now. But it's also saying in a year from now, maybe there'll be some type of forgiveness, and then the choice will be up to you. And you could be focusing on improving your health right now, which is a good idea, or when your health improves, or when other people's health improve, maybe a situation will come back together. Or and then when it's speaking of health, it doesn't really mean like, oh, your physical health. Sometimes it can mean your physical health, but sometimes it can mean the health of the situation. You know what I mean? It can mean the health of your thoughts, or the health of a friendship. Once that can improve. Right now, something is better around you, and in perfect timing, you'll know what to do. Right now, though, you should ask your angels any questions that you have, because they are surrounding you and they're around you. And you may get signs like different numbers, or if you sitting down and you accidentally overhear somebody talking and you hear a couple of words, those couple of words may be for you. It could be your angels trying to tell you something. So really pay attention right now, because they're trying to talk to you. And maybe more in the future, you could be more assertive when it comes to different situations. But around December, the first 2 weeks, there's going to be a situation where you need to be assertive. I'm going to get a couple of cards for what's going to go on right now until December. I know, you was doing December, but, like, why not see? You know what I mean? Why not see? So, from now until December, what can Sagittarius expect? What can Sagittarius expect from now until September? What can Sagittarius expect? What can Sagittarius expect? What can Sagittarius expect? Right now, a situation may not be working out. Things may not be working out in the way that you want them to. So you might be single, but whether you're single or not, you okay by yourself, because you got the 9 of Pentacles, and that means you look good and you smell good and you got everything you need, and you don't need nothing from nobody else, and everybody around you can see it. It could be a situation to where you don't want to reunite Even though if somebody comes back and apologizes and they try to come back around after they done secluded themselves, it could be a situation where you've already cut yourself off to and you decided to hold back. But somebody's sad about this, but you know within that this is a burden that needs to be dropped, even though that there is love in this situation. But that is what you can expect from now until December. Something of that nature. You may figure out something ain't working out and you're going to want to be single. But you still got love for the situation. So you might just hold it within. You know, you might keep it to yourself, but you know that this is a burden that you might need to drop. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But if y'all liked it, give me a thumbs up. I hope y'all did have a good day.